Hey everyone, welcome. Just want to make sure I'm recording. Okay, good. All right, so in this training, sorry guys. All right, in this training, I'm going to be talking about how I turn one piece of content into multiple pieces of content. So now when we are in this age of business, when we have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, blogging, Facebook groups, Snapchat, I mean, there's just so many different channels, right? And feeling like you have to create content for several different channels can feel so overwhelming. I definitely used to always try. I used to do this in my business. I used to try to create different content for every single one. And now what I do is I just create content for one and then I use it across multiple channels, but always kind of changing how it looks based upon that channels, because we use different channels, different social media platforms for different things, right? Clearly Instagram is more about pictures, YouTube's more about videos. I mean, so they're all used in different ways. So I'm going to show you guys how I use these and how I am able to actually use them to keep generating money for me in the long run. All right, so let's talk about this Facebook post that I did. So I did this Facebook post, how my clients turned $997 into $23,000 plus. This is just kind of like a results-based story. Now, I want to tell you guys how I come up with the ideas for, I mean, this is a really long Facebook post, right? And how do I kind of come up with it? Most of us, that's where the struggle starts, is not only creating content for one platform, but creating content for multiple platforms is a big struggle for a lot of my clients. So what I want to let you guys know is that since I have been consistently every single day journaling around my feelings and journaling around my success and journaling around any thoughts or doubts or anything like that I'm having, is where I've been generating all my content from. So I know that might seem strange at first to think, how does journaling, and you probably think of like Doug Funny, journaling his day, how does that play into business? So I always use journaling in the morning to really just get my head clear and remind myself about where I'm going in my business. So when I started writing this post, I was really starting to think about, well, what does coaching create for my clients? What do I really want to say about coaching? What do I want to share about coaching? So that morning I was probably journaling about, getting my clients results. How can I get them better results? How can I tell more people about coaching? And probably just thinking about some ideas that I could journal around, or any things that I'm kind of maybe feeling blocked upon. So maybe when I wrote this, I was like, I would like more coaching clients. How can I do that? What would be a way of doing that? And from that journaling exercise could come ideas and things to do, but then also come like thoughts and kind of things that are going through my head about coaching, and telling my personal side of investing in coaching is what will lead the way to show other people to invest in coaching too. So that's where I actually got this Facebook post from. I journaled that morning. I was journaling around getting new coaching clients and what I could do, or how could I show them, or have I ever shared my personal story of investing in a coach? I never thought I did that. Or have I ever shared any of my clients' journeys working with me? So I sat in my journal, or sometimes I do my journaling on my laptop because it does translate into me using it in content on multiple platforms, right? So sometimes I do my journaling either in my notebook, or most of the time I'll do it like, I'll just put up a Google Drive and start typing. Like bring out a Google Drive document and start typing about what I'm feeling. And so I started just typing this out and typing it out and whatever came to me and things like that, and my personal journey and stuff like that. So I take that, basically I edit it, then I put it up here as a Facebook post. Now, after every Facebook post, I always want to have a call to action. So I'll do a Facebook post on my personal business page and in my Facebook group, and then maybe having some sort of call to action, like down here I have, talking about applications to join my coaching program. Now, it doesn't have to be selling something. It could be, hey, join my newsletter list if you like this post, or it could be something like, hey, grab this PDF for free over here if you like this post, things like that. But always having, displaying the message, something that's really important to me, something that I feel like sharing, and then giving some sort of call to action at the bottom of it. Then what I do is I take this Facebook post and I do a Facebook Live on it. And I can do it on my business page and then share it to my Facebook group. Sometimes I like to keep some content specifically for my Facebook group, so maybe I would just do it in my Facebook group. So then I would do a Facebook Live all about how my clients have turned money into more money through coaching, my personal journey through coaching and what happened, and what really the coaching process is like working with me. And I would turn that into a Facebook Live video. After I turn it into a Facebook Live video, I then download the video and I send it to YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to talk more about this video here, but I have a YouTube channel, and through this YouTube channel, I'll show you some of the other lives that I've done. Sorry. If I can pull it up here. No? Okay. I don't even think I still have it. Okay. Okay, so I download the Facebook Live video, then I upload it to YouTube. So here, these are mostly, all these things are pretty much always lives that I've done in my Facebook group or from my business Facebook page. So I've done them, and then I've uploaded them to YouTube. I make sure that they have tags. I also make sure that the videos, I don't have this video, but I'm always making sure I'll show you this video. The videos have also some sort of call to action. Now again, they don't have to be sales pitches. I would probably do something along the lines of some free kind of opt-in, especially because most people on YouTube are not warmed up to you yet. While people in my Facebook group, people who like my business Facebook page, they know me. They're kind of warmed up to working with me. So what I would do for YouTube is something that's like a cold audience, is I would do something that's free. And I'll take you guys through that and when I talk about the YouTube channel in a second. So then I take that Facebook post that I have now turned into a Facebook Live video, that I have now turned into a YouTube video, and then I create a blog post from it, all right? So this is typically for my blog post. I send it to my VA to do. So she's my virtual assistant. I send it off to her to do because it's a little bit more work than just uploading a video. I have to create a pretty Pinterest graphic for it. Then I upload basically all the same words, and I have her add some funny images, things to break it up, bullet points to break it up. Then I have her add a call to action, always here, call to action with a button, some more images, things like that. And this is pretty much all, this whole thing is just pretty much that Facebook post that I did, which I started out journaling. So I have her just add images, bullet points, make it pretty to read, always a call to action. The call to action is usually 2 to 3 times in the Facebook post. Now, again, you guys don't have to do something that is pitching. Most people say not to on a blog post. I have it here because it's really related to this blog post story, but you guys don't have to do just a straight up sales pitch here. Like applying now is a sales pitch to work with me. So you guys could do something again, like sign up, you know, if you like this blog post, sign up for my newsletter where you can read more about this, or sign up for my free mini challenge where you could do more like this. We tend to call those content upgrades. Now I have content upgrades in a couple of my other blog posts. So the content upgrade can be the same. Here's a content upgrade that I have. It's just a free workbook, and they can grab a free copy of it here. Now, if I did a Facebook Live about this same blog post that I'm talking about here, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, on YouTube, I would say, hey, here, grab your free copy of this thing here on my YouTube channel too. So again, it's not like these people are just like a cold audience that I'm trying to pitch them. I want to kind of warm them up to me and get them in my circle and share a lot of good content with them. So I go from the Facebook post to a Facebook Live where I also give them something free to opt into, some kind of pitch also, where then I go to a blog post, which then I use this image to pin to Pinterest. I use Tailwind to schedule my stuff. So then I use this image to pin it to Pinterest, and then where you can also use something along these lines, either this image or another image within there, to then do an Instagram post. And then also within that Instagram post, you can say, click the link in my bio for your free, whatever it is that you're putting in the blog post, the free content upgrade. All right. So it's pretty much as simple as that. Now, it might seem like a lot of work. You don't have to be doing this every single day. I have been on a challenge of really pushing myself to get to do this probably about 4 times a week. I've been pretty consistent. I've started doing challenges, my Facebook groups, and those have been creating tons of content that I now upload to my YouTube channel, which then I can also say, hey, you can grab this free content. And then my VA is working on taking all that stuff that I've created for the challenge and then creating that into like little mini e-course. So there is lots of content to be created. And remember, it all starts with journaling. That's really where I get a lot of my ideas and inspiration in the morning. All right, so now moving on, I want to talk with you guys about a YouTube video I did. What was this, October? Oh yeah, October of 2015. I created this YouTube video. When I first began my coaching business, I said that I just wanted to work with people who owned Etsy shops. It very quickly changed because I was attracting Etsy and wedding professionals. And now I just work with creative female entrepreneurs and said, you know what, I love all of them. I want to work with all of them. But so I started off and I did this webinar, and then I uploaded the webinar to YouTube. Then what I did was I added ads. So I monetized this YouTube video. And then also what I did was here, I added my little content upgrade. Now here is the page. I use lead pages to then create this free 7-day Etsy mini course. Now I'll tell you, let me just rewind a little bit backwards. When I have this free 7-day Etsy mini course because when I first started my business, I created an Etsy course. So I ran a Facebook ad that then led into this 7-day Etsy mini course. Like it was through email. I would just email people every day for a week with the Etsy mini course. And then I would sell them, pitch to them at the end of the sales funnel and say, hey, do you want to sign up for my Etsy course or whatever? So what I did now was I also ran the webinar when I was running the ads. So I was running the webinar when I was running the course. Yeah. So I was running that when I was running the course. And so now I just use this. Sorry, guys. I got a little off track. I was like, what are we talking about here? Yeah. So now I just use this Etsy mini course to get people on my email list. And I do the same thing I was doing when I was first trying to pitch that Etsy course. Okay. So I ran this, so people now watch the webinar, they like the webinar, they sign up for the mini course, which a lot of people still do. Then they opt into my site to get the Etsy mini course 7-day challenge. Then they get the Etsy mini course, I send it to them, and at the end of it, at the end of the sales funnel is a pitch to sign up for my Etsy course. My Etsy course isn't actually displayed anywhere publicly on my own website, within my new website, but I get people who sign up all the time. I get people who sign up for this Etsy mini course all the time. And in addition to that, I also get funding from this video. I get like YouTube ad revenue. I don't know what's going on with me today. So I get YouTube ad revenue from this video. And I also get people to my email list. And then I also get people buying the Etsy course. And I did this I did this webinar in October. And I don't think I actually did anything with it until like maybe this YouTube video was up, but I wasn't like adding people into this mini course. I wasn't adding people to my newsletter list, and I wasn't pitching them any courses. And then I said, I have all this content and all this information. Why don't I tell people about this thing? Because there's a lot of people who are watching this video. I was just making ad revenue at that point, and then said, I have all this content, I should just use it and then pitch them the course. So now I'm making money off the YouTube ads and also off of people buying the Etsy course. And I do no advertising whatsoever, not even on my website, no Facebook ads, nothing like that. I just let the YouTube video run, and then people sign up and get on my email list. So it's amazing when you take a piece of content and then you just use it over and over and over again and create new things from it and then create more things from it, it really is amazing. All right, guys. So that's how you create one piece of content to multiple pieces of content. This is how I'm still making money off this webinar I did on Etsy like 2 years ago. And I'm still getting people on my newsletter list from it. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for joining. Again, my name is Shannon, and it's been awesome teaching you. Bye, everyone.